Oops. Good morning. It is Rosboundy here, psychic medium. I've gone back to this morning. I'm just using B.live as the platform, raw, as in whatever B.live is offering. This is what you're seeing. It is their 5 years, 5th birthday. Last night, today, it depends which time zone you're in. And I'm not sure which one they have gone by. They had their little party through the night last night, as far as an online one version. And that was about 1 o'clock. So I did have a tiny little itty bitty sleep in because I did just have a little bit of time there joining in with them to say hello. I've been using B.live for 3 years now, and I thoroughly love the program. And it presents just such an easy way to do live streams. So for anyone that would like to join in with that, I know there is a reduced price at the moment for the B.live because of their birthday, and I don't know that I actually have anything already written up that is ready to go with their stuff. I don't know that I do have. I didn't do homework around that. I was doing other things. So, good morning to Myra, and I've got my comment assistant is off. So, good morning, Myra. I'm doing this all by myself. Good morning, Sarah. Lovely to have you here this morning. And we have Mary. There's Myra again, Shed. Sue. Good morning, Sue. Lovely to have you here. And Kat, good morning. We've got Kim. Kim shining through. Beautiful, beautiful colours there. Even though I'm not a pink person, I think it's a lovely avatar. And we've got Renna. Good morning, Renna. It's lovely to see you all coming back. And you're driving to work at the moment. I'm pleased that you're safe in how you are hearing, listening, watching. Well, you're probably not watching, but certainly listening. So it's lovely to have you just driving to work. And certainly for the others of you who may be listening in this way, please do be careful driving whilst listening even. But we do that with radios and stuff, so it's not quite like... it's one of those things. Oh, good morning, Shaz. I think I did put yours up. It's one of those things I certainly turn off completely. I'll close any video that I'm seeing if there's someone doing their videoing whilst live videoing whilst driving a car. I totally object to it. So I just don't watch. Now, what we'll do, I've got to remember, how do I switch this back over? I turn off my solo. And here we've got the cards. What I'm going to do is that way of doing it. The cards are hidden in the corner under the balloons right now. And then I'll just swap it round. So, hi there, moved around the ether. Yes, I have moved around the ether. I'm just using the B.live this morning because it is their birthday. I haven't put my eCam in with the mix because that's another very good flexible way of using it, especially if you've got a Mac. eCam is only for Mac computers, so moving around the ether, yes. So good morning, Deirdre. Beautiful to see you here too. Now let's switch that around so that the cards are the predominant. And here we have, I haven't pulled out the Owl card yet. So here is the Owl card that we've got for today. So what if I fall? Oh, but darling, what if you fly? Now, I have mixed these up from what they... Oh, I like that overlay. Look at that. Does it over top. That's why it's called an overlay. So what if you fly? And definitely what if you fly? I'm just going to put that one up there. Oh, it's washed out there, isn't it? Is it going to... No, it's not going to show there, so I may not leave it there at all. I'll get the other card from Leanne and Deb's deck. That was just a small reach. That deck... the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle. You find it on the Inner Soul Guidance Oracle, innersoulguidance.com.au, I think. So that's if you want to purchase those yourself. Well, they are on Amazon. At some point I'm going to be creating my own Amazon shop too. Here we've got, have a look at that, Snap Mountain. So you are a tower of strength. Push forward. Use wisdom and determination to help reach your desired outcome. So that really is giving us that being persistent, meet the challenges, use your strength. You have got it, okay, in that realm of your inner strength. And the card deck that we are using is, as usual, the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, and I'm using the expanded edition. So that's all the intro stuff happening now. I'm going to take the overlay off now and the other moving things, purely because I can't see. I think it's probably enough time. Yes, exactly that. I just noticed that one, Deirdre. The balloon overlay is hiding me. With this design in BeLive, the corners are static. I can't. And Sarah, oh, thank you for saying happy birthday to BeLive too. Yes. The corners, I can't change where any of those are. So it just doesn't happen in the BeLive at this point. They may change that up where we can have some flexibility and where something like, you know, my icon here, where I am, is able to move up and around different places, because I know I can do that with the, whoa, I was just going to put the mountain card there. Swapping it around a little bit. I'm just going to put that mountain card there, because that one we can see, and there's the label of the cards if we need it. Make sure I put it over there. A little bit wider on this screen than the eCam. I've probably got my camera up very high too. Now I'm going to get and I've got to have a drink of coffee. Have a slurp. This is the first one for the day today. I just managed, because I'd only managed to get out of bed. Whoa, apologies for that. That wobbled it, didn't it? There we go. We can move it over a little bit even. That camera. So we've got it all perfectly aligned, I hope, without wobbles anymore. That perfect? That's cool, isn't it? All done. And thank you to Nat as well for your good morning. It's wonderful to have you here as well. Now, what we've got is our letter is in our home space. We've got the tower in the workspace. What we've got is the labyrinth has moved spaces. It's gone into the unexpected. So that's good fun, in my view, good fun. And we've got the lilies in our role and the mountain in the outcome, that central card, and certainly supported by the mountain in the Inner Soul Guidance deck. Synchronicities, it always is, isn't it? So what we've got with a letter in the home space, it is that personal communication that's more of a one-to-one. Oh, excuse me, I've just had to, one of my thingies went loose. So we certainly are going to be getting in touch with someone close to us. You remember was it yesterday or the day before when I mentioned we really need to be getting back into writing personal, writing letters to each other, having something that really we are putting a little thought into it, and knowing that what we're writing down, it lasts forever as long as the paper is still evident in our hands to read it, or put it in a folder that later on our kids can read as part of the history of what is or what was. And it's doing that more personal level of writing. It could even be to the legal, because we've got a wax seal. It could be more formal, but it's that handwritten. That's what I'm sensing with this. These days, I know we do so much by text and computers and the rest, but I'm really feeling that it needs to have that pen to paper. For me, well, I can't do at the moment, unless you don't want to be able to read what scrawl I can write with my right hand. Not very legible. So it really is digging into that inner sense and innocence of what are the core thoughts we want to share with someone, and bring that forward into our mind, our thinking, from the heart into what can flow onto paper. It could even be writing a book or reading someone else's letter to you. Now, because there is, and I'm going to move this over from the home space and the relationships we have within our home and friendship circles into the workspace, because the tower can actually mean government agencies and things that we need to be doing that's more on that upper level of governance, hierarchy, regulations, rules, and things like that. The system a little bit. So it could be that you might be reading something that's from a legal system of some sort. It could be an inheritance. It could be some sort of a contract agreement that you've got, as far as it could be purchasing a house, anything like that, a business, whatever. So we've got that sort of dealings in our workspace today. So just take note of what you're actually doing. How is it going to be that type of a long-lasting arrangement or agreement or plan or purpose that you're putting to building your tower, being part of that system that has some of that type of hierarchy within it. It almost does come to mind for me with the castles, the king in his castle. So there's a place and space for every component part of running a castle. You know, it feels like that word is hierarchy for me today. So in that workspace, and it's nothing wrong with that. It means things are organised and knowing what's the next step with who, where it gets passed on to, that type of thing. So bring that forward in even if you've got to do a checklist to know that you've done every little bit in its correct order to progress it further up the ladder, so to speak, in the hierarchy of what's next. So that's what I'm feeling with this card today. So you could be just handing on what you finished of a part of a project to the next person that needs to take it up that next notch or further forward to completion. We don't always do what we do knowing that we're going to be the one to complete it. It could be that our part of that can be completed and it's moved on. Okay, so and that's where I think sometimes this labyrinth can move into that unexpected time slots, you know, where it pops up. That you know, when you come to a dead end, maybe that is the you know, where it's going to end for you, and someone else will be taking it on. Maybe it's handed up over the hedge to the next person that grabs it and moves it forward. Or just that you're going to have some play in the day. You're going to maybe need a bit of guidance in that game, the how to, the what's next, or which direction, that type of thing. But you're certainly going to have some help when you need it. It might be that all of these are looking like they're looking forward and ignoring you, but it doesn't mean to say you cannot ask for help of each other as you're moving through that. There could be those hints and ideas that you can gain from each other so that you are all progressing on your journey, is what I'm feeling. And it's fun. It's just that discovery. And for me, you know, oh, well, which direction's next? It's an excitement because you know there's a prize at the end of it, that type of thing. So that's what I'm. So move forward with that. When that labyrinth pops into the day, just have some fun with it. You know, you could be moving around those intricacies of how to word your letter or something like that. Now, here we've got, it is our role, it's that connection. I feel the lilies really is that peaceful state of being and that time where you are looking into some reflecting, and that could be quite possible with the letter. You're digging into what is your past story to actually remember some of those wonderful things that you might be writing about, or just having a chat with, you know, a relative that you're wanting to write a letter to, and just, you know, placing those memories down on the paper to bring it forward, to just have another sense of joy and sharing with those moments. Okay, because you can see the stained glass in the back of that is reflecting. It's the same design as what the real flowers are sitting in front of that window. It's that doubling up and sharing of the experience, and how beautiful are they. You know, it's that appreciation of being in these moments that we're in throughout each and every step of our day. So then we're moving to our outcome. And oh my, when I first saw this turn up, I thought, wow, what a beautiful view. Now, I'm not a type of person that likes traveling in hills and doing the corners and road, you know, the roads where there's steep drop-offs, etc. We went through the Bel Air area the other day because I had to go to the appointment for the doctor. And some of those hills, they steep drops off it, and I was on that side of the car that was looked out. No, but when you look out over the horizon and ignore what is down below, you're just trusting the driver, trusting the road, trusting the car, everything else about that level of trust. And you're just looking at that view. Absolutely beautiful. And that's what this card is. By the end of the day, we're going to be at that peak. Somewhere on our journey there at a peak that we're going to be able to trust what we've been through the day, our experiences, the happinesses, the sadnesses, every little experience, and rest on that peak and feel that sensation of, oh, wow, what a view, and really absorb that, the amazement, the wonder at how beautiful creation is, how beautiful Mother Nature is. In whatever is going to be your level of where you are on that peak, it's still going to be a beautiful view when you're looking at that tonight. When you can look back over what you've experienced through the day today, it's going to be absolutely perfect for that rest of the night. So that's what the cards are presenting with us, presenting us with today. So, and Sue, you're sharing. Oh, hang on, I just want to swap that round again. So you're sharing it resonates. So you've got a court case today regarding a will today. Yeah, I remember you sharing that last night with Leanne's show. All the best for in how that resolves, because I sense that peak, you've gained that peak. It's going to be that completion in what that court case is going to enable for you. It will be a letting go. Be careful coming down off that mountain. Take care on that pathway coming down. It just feels like that. But it's that happiness that's going to resolve all things that's been in the past. So you totally understand as well, Deirdre. Tasmania is definitely one place that I wouldn't want to travel. It's the one state I haven't been. I have not been to Tasmania yet. It is on my bucket list if we keep bucket lists. So that is somewhere that I will be going. I can remember our visit to Ireland in whatever year that was, 2008 it was. Harv and I went there, visited a daughter, stayed some time with her, and then popped over to Ireland. And the travel down through what's called the Angel Highway, oh my, I thought Bel Air was bad. I thought Thredbo through there, the Alpine Way, was bad. Oh my, that one was a hairy one too. So there definitely is places in the world that on video I wouldn't even, they show them on video to scare people. And I thought, yep, I'm scared, I'm not going. But anyway, so your offer letter for a government job needs to be signed for a new job title. So you're drafting the letter as you feel they sent you the wrong PD. Oh my God. But anyway, it'll be resolved because, yes, so you are actually doing the legally type government type things today. Isn't it just so much synchronicity? You've got to laugh. I don't know, it brightens up my day knowing that what I share with cards, it's just the synchronicities and what lays out for us, how on the spot they can be, really and truly, and great guidance. Thanks, Myra, and thank you, Sue, and thank you, Sarah. So they are beautiful cards. Everyone have a beautiful day. I do need to keep moving. I've got a shopping list to make up and order it online. I can't drive and I haven't got anyone here to do anything like that for me at the moment. So Tony's up the shack doing some things there. So there we go. We are all going to have beautiful, beautiful days. Have a wonderful journey through the labyrinth. Have a wonderful day with that. And bring all things from your heart space. Make sure that you are filling up your heart space with the right things too. Bring joy out. Just take the time to actually feed in what is your happy and your joy so that can cogitate, and it's what's going to shine out as well for everyone that you come in touch with today. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So thank you, everyone. And Myra, you take care. Have a wonderful day from Deirdre and Sue to Ros. Thank you. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Wonderful family almost. It is. It was wonderful. So be the best you that you can be, and namaste until, what day are we today? God, it's Thursday. I'm having a games day with my sister, so I'm really looking forward to having lunch, and we have an afternoon of games. Yay. So namaste till tomorrow. Bye.